Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls 2. In the last episode, finished my exploration of the Forest of Fallen Giants, got the leather set, kicked an annoying invader NPC's ass. And after that, we went to Hade's Tower of Flame, where we fought against the Dragon Rider and made him take a swim in the ocean. Tried to get to the other boss, but, well, it turns out I am not strong enough to deal with everything that Hades throws at me in order to get to the damn thing. So instead, I am going somewhere else. Now then, we got three locations to do. Or can go to. We can either go back to the Forest of Fallen Giants to go into that and go interact with that little nest that we found at the end of Pursuer's boss room. We can go up that path and talk to the stone statue now that we have a fragrant branch of yore in our hands, or we can continue on past Hades Tower. Let's go do this path first. I'm going to need to do this for two reasons. One is because this way is the start of me getting the Moonlight Greatsword, which is going to be my main weapon for the playthrough, in order to make up for the fact that I did not get it in Dark Souls 1, which pisses me off. And unlike in Demon's Souls, where you could use the Moonlight Sword at the start, for the most part, Dark Souls, there's no point, unless you mod it in or do a New Game Plus run. Mod it in, hack it in.
See that statue? Gives me the willies. Ah, hey.
Turn the stone, you say? And since I got this weapon, let's initiate combat. Don't mind me if I take this life gem, thank you. Lloyd's Talismans. I thought I got the backstab, but apparently the angle was off. Which is a problem when it comes to these idiots. Use the fragrant branch viewer on the statue. The statue comes back to life. Huh.
Thank you. I've been petrified. Hard to speak. Give me a moment, please.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you a moment. I'll just head back to the bonfire and come on back. Okay, and we're back. As you can see, resting on a bonfire has caused her to move out of the building. We want to do this for two reasons. One is because interacting with that lever will cause the ambush of these idiots to show up. To happen, I should say, not just show up. We'll also open up that door and close this one. So, yeah. Instead, she's an NPC, she can die real easily. So let's stop that from happening. Reason number two?
My name is Rosabeth. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Oh. You're that traveler.
This line.
I still haven't thanked you. Well, I'm quite a hand at pyromancy. So perhaps you could consider this my thanks.
Prism Stone. Anyway, that dialogue only really makes sense is if you talk to her sometime after you rescue her.
I was attacked and turned to stone, I think. I owe you my life. If you had not come, Oh, I feel shameful wearing these rags. I hate to burden you further, as you've already saved my life. But just look at me. My clothes are in tatters. Do you have any clothing that you could spare? I'll take anything, whatever you don't need. I'm not particular when it comes to apparel. Anything at all will do. Just put it on the ground, and I'll change into it later.
Anyway, that travel line only really makes sense when she moves locations out of the building. Anyway, this is Rosabeth of Melfia. She's a pyromancer. She doesn't give you the pyromancy flame. No. The only way to get that is to find it. And this is very important. Fire seeds. Rather than just souls, we actually need an upgrade material. In addition, tiny waiting flame used to strengthen a pyromancy flame. For a pyromancy flame serves as the catalyst for pyromancies and scales the strength of each spell according to its level. Fire is a common object to worship. It can never be grasped, and its mystery stokes the human imagination. And here we got small burrs, which increases your defenses to magic, lightning, and fire. Here we have the quartz defense rings again. And she sells basic fireball, fire orb, combustion, poison mists, flash sweat, and iron flesh. Poison mist is actually useful in this game because a surprising number of bosses can be poisoned and toxic. And Dark Souls 2 Poison and Toxin is arguably worse than it was in Dark Souls 1. Anyway, she needs a new set of clothes in order for her to move to Majula, so we'll just give her the imported tunic, the imported manchettes, and the imported trousers. Basically give her any spare equipment that you don't need, and she'll move. Once equipment is given, it cannot be retrieved.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy for this gift. After I change into this, I'm heading for Majula. I'm not sure where I might find my lord. But perhaps Majula is my best chance.
We'll talk to her when she gets back in Majula.
What? Clearing the way was your doing, was it? Didn't think you had it in you, pal. No. That's not like it sounds, no. It was a pleasant surprise, that's all. Name's Ben Hart. Thanks to you, I can resume my journey. If we share the same path, I'm sure that we are going to meet again. I'll repay my debt to you in battle. I swear it, by my sword. The road ahead's going to be long, but I'm here to help.
Thanks, Ben Hart.
I am in your debt. It's a true man who honours his debts, and I'll see mine paid. I swear it by my ancient sword.
Thank you for the joy, Jester.
Anyway,
Ben Hart will be a reoccurring NPC in the game. Anyway, it's time for us to interact with this lever here. Now, ignore these chuckle fucks are an asshole. And as you can see, we got a basilisk to deal with too. That's not what I expected to happen. I was expecting to roll into the barrels. I didn't expect them to explode. But it worked. Life gem and a raw stone. Thank you. Basilisk drop enchantment stones. So they're very useful to farm if you can find them. Unfortunately, one of the areas that we're coming up to has a pit filled with them, so you can farm to your heart's content. Anyway, this is a real prize behind the ambush. Another Estus Flash Shard. We're gonna be needing a lot. We're gonna be collecting all of them. Now then, I don't know if you can get into the second floor of that room, but we get into the second floor on this room. Hey, buddy! You're dead like the rest. You're next. And there's nothing in here. Why give me rooms that I can enter if there's no treasure? Seriously, if it's one thing that I bitch about enough when it comes to any sort of RPG, why give me areas and locations that I can explore but not have any fucking treasure? Hello? Oh, come on. I got on the other side just fine, but not this one. Oh, fuck off. Now you're starting to piss me off. Thank you. Is it really that hard to make the jump? Apparently so. Ah, and here we have a different type of enemy. Is he gonna drop a piece of his equipment so I can tell him, so I can see what he is called, or not? Well, whatever he is, he's a dwarf. Not because he's short. Ish. Well, he's dead now, swinging an anvil somehow. Soul of a proud knight and a human effigy. Well, that was worth something. Welcome to the Shaded Woods, ladies and gentlemen. This area is annoying, to say the least. But it's an area that we have to go through in order to progress. You're dead. Fading Soul. Shield up because I know I'm gonna run into a jackass that throws rocks. How much will Soul Arrow do to you? 104. So full 4 Soul Arrows is all it takes to kill the guy with the stick. The guy chucking rocks like a dick takes 3. You guys are douchebags, you know that? Get down here and charge me in melee like a man. You fucking rock slinging bitch. Cut your fucking limbs off. And leave you nothing but a fucking torso by the time I'm done with it. Ah, another Pharaoh's Lockstone for free. Unfortunately for Pharaoh's Lockstones, a lot of them aren't really useful at all. There's only like a very few number of them which are actually worth a damn to use. Which sucks. Hey guys, how do you feel about a firebomb? Oh, you didn't like that very much. Nice uppercut. And this is what I get for slinging soul arrows. Hey, free basilisk farm. Or not. Well, I could always do what speedrunners do and just run past this area. But Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with these fuckers. They're not worth it. You get special treatment for that, you dick. Nice try, jackass. Fuck you, corpses. Fuck you, zombies. And the real kick in the dick is right over here's another bonfire. That's the real kick in the dick. Oh, I die right before a bonfire. Story of my fucking life. Okay. Mainly because I hate fucking runbacks. Now then, let's actually do this the smart method. Get over here, douchebag. I said only one of you. Oh, figures, the one I hit with the fucking knife is just fine. Eat a backstab, you shithead. We get a spear, a human effigy, and a soul of a proud knight. Thanks for the spear I'm never going to use, dickhead. I'm going to impale you by shoving it up your ass. Go full on Vlad the Impaler on it. Anyway, welcome to the main bonfire of the Shaded Woods. And it is triple path. This way, filled with those dickheads, leads to an endgame area that we don't have access to. This way does the same damn thing. But, at least with this one, is the pathway that I told you about that requires at least 1,000,000 souls in order to get past, or kill the main bosses. And this path with the fucking fog is where we need to go. Hooray! I love this area. Unfortunately, this area is filled with a bunch of invisible dickheads that you can't lock onto. Fortunately, there's these fat trees with faces on them that make noise when you hit them. And what that does is that the enemies that hear it will attack the trees and not you, allowing you to safely explore the forest and get the goodies. And going up the left path gets us a fire seed in this little area, as well as talking to this guy.
Leave me be. I like it quiet. Leave me be.
As you can see, we got a dismembered head talking to us now.
What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengal, if I deserve a name in this sorry state. 'Tis rare to flap these gums. This is pleasant.
And Vengarl is a badass because apparently he's the only character in this entire fucking franchise that can survive getting decapitated.
Long ago, I was hired to defend the kingdom. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then somebody killed me. Or so I thought. I came to and found myself like this. I don't know what explains it, but it's not so bad, really. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky, thinking of the finer things, far removed from war. I'd grown weary of battle, but did not realize it until now. I know not what brings you on this journey, nor will I deign to ask. You may bear a great burden, don't we all? I prefer to stay my distance. But I want to warn you of something. My body. I see visions. My body, headless, raging without me. My body wielding my sword, a sword forged only to kill. My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing, stay far away.
Sure, Vengarl, whatever you say. We're not going to be listening to him at all. We're going to kill his body.
I learn new things every day. Things never learned in battle. And, thanks to you, I've recalled the joy of conversation. If I can help you, if you require something, do speak up.
And yet somehow he's a merchant, head of Vengarl. We learned to decapitate Jester. It's no well, what is it, but it's the best we got.
I cannot lie. Sometimes I wonder what's become of the kingdom. I was a hired hand, yes, but we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am afraid. But perhaps it's for the best. We knew not what we fought for. I was born in Feroza, it's a land in the distant east. When I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict with our neighbours. Eventually, our kingdom fell, and our people scattered. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war, and I can imagine no other way to live. What a fool I was.
It's funny how they only realize this when they're old or dead.
I am grateful for these peaceful days. But such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be so confounding?
Because it's a bitch, that's why.
Thank you for lending an ear to my ramblings. Here, take these. I've no use for them.
And here we get Vengarl's helmet.
Go along and resume your journey.
Look at the rest of Vengarl's stuff when we kill his body.
I cannot lie, but perhaps...
And the kingdom and His Highness have fallen like they always do. Claymore and the Great Sword. We can get the Great Sword for free, so buying it is pointless. Same thing with the Claymore, if I remember correctly. But he sells destructive great arrows, dealing break damage, useful for destroying equipment. He sells lightning urns and golden pine resins, and the magic barrier miracle, which would actually be very useful if I was a cleric. Because the boss that I need to kill likes to use magic attacks.
Farewell. I will retire to my silence.
Alright. Thank you, Vengarl. Now, the fun part. Soul of a proud knight and another human effigy. Soul of the Nameless Soldier and a Radiant Life Gem. Soul of the Nameless Soldier. Anyway, in order to get through this place quickly, all you really need to do is just head to the left and stay on the wall. And you'll eventually reach the stairs to a new area. Da 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 da. This is the main area of the Shaded Woods, which we'll be staying in for a bit. Because I'm going back down there. After I use a human effigy against my better judgment, because I think I'm probably going to be killed trying to get the things that I need in there. Because there are 2 rings, if I remember correctly, that are in here that I need. And here we can see the face in full display. Now then, if we... There's the chest that I'm thinking of. The only reason why I'm so paranoid is because these fuckers can backstab you. And a lot of them are wielding daggers, so... And this chest is the Calanthe Ring +1. So we just found an upgrade for our rings. Now, as I was saying, if I did the DLC, we can actually come back here and we'd be able to see these guys. Yeah, go attack the tree, please. Good lord, this must be hard to see in. Old sun ring, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh great, fuck off. That's a curse jar. Okay, where am I? Okay, taking the path has led me back here. Yeah, like I said, daggers. Well, the old sun ring wasn't what I was expecting. I think... Well, either way, I need to actually rest at the bonfire regardless, so... Welcome to the shaded ruins of the shaded woods. Anyway. Calamity ring +1. Improved stamina speed greater than the other one. And the old sun ring explodes at damage threshold. An old stone ring containing a fiery heat. Accumulates power as the user is harmed, then explodes, damaging surrounding enemies while leaving its wearer unscathed. Our deeds will come back to us in some form or another, both good and bad. How fitting. Anyway, that's not the ring I was thinking of. I believe there's one more in here. Just need to figure out which tree it's in. Doesn't help that I can't see shit. Ah, here it is. Clear bluestone ring +1. Okay. I got the ring that I was talking about. Time to get out of here. Funnily enough, there's actually a stone pathway you could follow to get out of here. Rather than just hugging the wall. But doing that puts you in line with the invisible dicks. And to reset the aggro, just rest the bonfire again. Okay. The Calamity ring +1 and the clear bluestone ring are what I was thinking of. These are the only two rings you actually need out of that play hole. A ring that belonged to Fiorenza, the only truly moneyed merchant in Vulcan. Shortened spellcasting time. Fiorenza used his riches to buy up trinkets of luxury and rare collectibles, but was ruined after years of excessive debauchery. This will increase our spell speed from 57 to 87. A good 30 points. Now, fortunately for me, they decided for Scholar to actually put these guys here as well. The only difference between the ruins and the fucking woods down below is we can actually see them in here. We can't lock in onto them because they're wearing souped up ring of fogs. But we can see them, and therefore we can attack them. Alley-oop. That takes care of you. Here we get a Titanite chunk and a petrified dragon bone. Large petrified bone. Reinforced equipment made from special souls. Commonly called dragon bone, but the veracity of this name is questionable. In any case, this petrified bone houses great power. This is our boss upgrade material. We're going to be collecting a lot of this, because we're going to need a lot of it. Oh my god. I'm not sure if it's because the PS3 controller that I'm using is old, or I'm too used to the DualShock 4's sticks. Oh, don't want to get cursed. That's a bad Stop getting cursed. Curse isn't an instant kill mechanic like it is in Dark Souls, but what it is that it just makes us, you know, turn hollow immediately. So the longer we stay in the cloud and have curse, the shorter our life bar gets. So it's not technically killing us. It's still it's just giving us the effect of dying multiple times. Fortunately, destroying the fucking pots gets rid of it. You're not gonna let me get through here? Of course not. Why would you? And now I'm cursed. Like that. Well, now that I'm cursed, I might as well not worry anymore. Flame butterfly and some more torches. Oh, this is why I hate you guys. You could stun lock me out of my fucking animations with that fucking dagger, which pisses me off. That's the one problem I have with daggers, facing them. Their attack is pitiful, but god damn it are they fast on the swing. Asshole. Oh, and I apologize about the jittery camera. It's a bad habit I have. Fuck you. Soul of a Brave Warrior and Pharaoh's Lockstone. Is there a way I can fix my sensitivity issues? Fuck you. Crystal Lizard. Ow, damn it. Oh, man. Then again, the camera in Dark Souls has always been jittery. Wait a second. Okay, just making sure you're not a mimic chest. And you're not trapped either, so here we get the Dark Scythe. Which, if I remember correctly, doesn't actually be dark. No, wait, it is dark, but it's not a scythe. And here we got the misnamed weapon once again. This is a fucking Bardiche axe. This is not a scythe. A scythe with a large custom blade. It's not a scythe, it's an axe. Has an extended slashing reach when swung broadly, but beware, these attacks make the wielder very vulnerable. You call it a scythe, but you give it the halberd moveset, and it's an axe. And even then, this was a last resort battle weapon, because this was used as a fucking stand for musket firing. For the most part. Well, actually not muskets, more like matchlocks, but, you know, early firearms. Anyway, here we get this weird, scorpion centaur looking thing. Who we can't understand a single thing he says. And unfortunately for here, this statue is blocking our path, because the statue blocks your way. Through here is where Vangarl's body is. And the only way to get through it, is to get through this fucker. I want to say there's a way you can glitch through the fucking statue. And, just, you know, not having to spend a fragrant branch, but doing glitches like that, it makes me paranoid. Anyway, we'll have to come back and talk to him later, but before we kill the boss. Because he is an NPC we actually need to talk to. What the fuck is still cursing me? Especially over there. The fuck? Actually, hang on a second. Game options. How about I turn down the sensitivity here? Oh yeah, that's probably much better for you to see when I do the frickin' quick change jittery movements. Sorry about that. That's actually a bad habit of mine when I play these games. Yeah, these guys are rather tough, rather tanky. And if I could just get behind them to backstab, you won't let me do it. Alright. Very resistant to magic. Ring around the rosy, a pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes. Let me backstab you, goddammit! Yeah, and for some reason they sound like goats. Oh, fuck you. Oh, I hate this area. It also doesn't help that I'm technically not supposed to be here this early. Because I do not have an upgraded weapon that's a high enough level, or upgraded armor. I say technically, but hell, you could beat the game at fucking level 1 with unupgraded equipment, so I don't want... So, yeah. This is just me bitching. Now, the downside of me dying there means that all the fucking assholes are back. Alright, well. Fine. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna grab the treasure up here and call it a day. Pharaoh's Lockstone, a soul of a brave warrior. Thank you. Goodbye. You gonna follow me? Oh god, you are. Fuck you, assholes! Anyway, back to Majula we go. And Rosabeth is right up here? Rosabeth? Hello? Where'd she go? Hello? Rosabeth, honey, my darling, you're supposed to be right over there. You're not there. That doesn't sound very good at all. Oh, crap. Well, hopefully that's not something... Oh, that's annoying. Well, there's actually one other thing I need to do in Majula anyway, so... Yeah, I'll probably have to look that up real fast. Anyway, Shalquar, I need the Ring of Whispers. And I need to abandon the Covenant of Champions real quick. Because there's really not... Yeah. Because there's really not that much for me left to do in the Shaded Ruins. So me abandoning the Covenant now is not really that much of an issue. Anyway, use the house key. We forgot to come into Kale's house when we got back. Anyway. Another Pharaoh's Lockstone here in this rather impressive study with a large fucking book that's overly sized. Man, just making that must have been a bitch. And we can hear those weird noises that Kale was talking about. Of course, I'm not sure if it's that or the pigs beside the house. Anyway, his house contains a chest with 3 Titanite shards and 3 torches. Hi, pigs. Don't attack the pigs. They will kick your ass. And if you keep killing them enough, kill them 12 times, on the 13th, they'll upgrade to the next tier of pig. Do it again, and they'll upgrade to the max tier of pig. In which case, they are truly monstrous boars, which you do not want to face. Anyway, this is the map that Kale was talking about. This is the map of Drang Lake. Well, it's landmass, at the very least. A rough approximation. Because people know this, but Dark Souls 2's map, if you try to put together, is a mess. So don't worry. So just don't think about it and worry about it, because who gives a shit how the world is connected? If you obsess over that much of a world building, you have a problem. Because in the grand scheme of things, the world doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter that much, as to say. Anyway, me bitching aside, you may notice that there's a fire here. That is the Forest of Fallen Giants, roughly. And a fire indicates that we cleared a boss in the area. Which is, technically it's the last giant, because the Pursuer doesn't count. Or maybe it's both of them, I forget. Anyway, we come down here. There's a skeleton underneath Kale's house. And here we get a human effigy. A sconce for some light. Another Estus Last Shard. Fragments of the Lord Vessel, of all things. I don't know why. But this treasure chest has nothing in it. Except a soul vessel. Now these are important. Soul vessels. A vessel that will accept your souls. It can allow relocation of levels. Reallocation, sorry. But without proper assistance, it will simply drain you of souls. If you wish to start again, go to the place where your journey began. Whew. So, we now have the methods to start respecting our character if we so wish to do so. All you need is a soul vessel, and go talk to the Firekeeper in Things Betwixt, and you can reallocate your levels. And so long as you have a soul vessel, you can do it as many times as you have them. Unlike in Dark Souls 3, where you can only do it 5 times per new game cycle, which is fucking retarded. And I fucking hate that mechanic. Because it forces me to go into New Game Plus to get fucking the items that I need to get to get 100% on all achievements. Because I refuse to play online. Yeah, as you can't tell, I am a rather annoying bastard when it comes to online. Oh, now she shows up. Hi, Rosabeth. I was concerned about why you weren't here when I came in. But now you are. Okay, everything's right in the world. Okay, let's use up all my consumable souls. Alright, 19,000.
Is that a shard? To seal up? How
Yeah.
The sign you bear will drain your very souls. And without souls, stay strong, even when you have...
Okay, we really haven't done anything to have her dialogue change. Level up. Level up that adaptability. Because once we get that to 30, I can start putting points into physical stats. Because that's technically how all my builds start out in Dark Souls 2. At the start, since you level up so fast, you really don't need to think. Just get the stats required for your preferred weapon of the playthrough or whatever. Then just pump adaptability until 30. Then put the rest into health and endurance. And that's basically all you need. Real easy. Anyway, I should have enough to upgrade my weapon again.
I knew you'd be around soon. Come on.
No, I don't want to buy, I want to reinforce. Well, no wonder. It's a large shard I need, not normal shards. Well, that's gonna help me a lot. Do I upgrade something here? Let's upgrade... Funnily enough, the leather doesn't have that much fire resistance, which is hilarious. Yeah, somehow cloth and steel have more fire resistance than fucking leather. Yeah, fuck it. We'll get fucking infinite titanite as we go on through the game anyway, so upgrading our chest piece a bit doesn't matter that much.
I'll be around.
If you make it back. But at the very least, it is going to increase my defense by a bit. Which will help me survive. Anyway, back to the Shaded Woods. Okay, now that I got the Ring of Whispers... Fuck you, asshole. Get my humanity back. The funny thing is, I shouldn't actually be doing that. I should be waiting until I can actually, you know, get through this place without being cursed to hell and back. Like that. I hate these guys. Doesn't help that I can't lock on to the bitch. Come on, shoot again. These guys are idiots, can't heal themselves, but the best time to hit them is when they shoot their crossbow. Because their weapons can fuck you up. Fuck you, you stupid bitch. Gotcha! Ooh, Titanite shard, a Titanite chunk, and a bolt stone. Thank you. Anyway, come down here, equip the Ring of Whispers. Ring worn by Roy the Explorer. Hear the inner voices of surrounding foes. Useful for locating hidden enemies, and perhaps a few other things as well. Mainly this allows us to talk to this guy.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. And we have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Targ. That is all that I remember. The past is my name.
Okay, this is Tark, the Man-Scorpion, or Man-Scorpion Tark. Some people believe, based on his dialogue, that he is actually Tarkus from Dark Souls 1. Well, that's practically impossible, considering that Tarkus is dead, and we found his corpse with his stuff on it. Now, granted, that could have been just a random person carrying Tarkus' stuff, but, the fact that we find Tarkus' equipment after Anor Londo, instead of in Sen's Fortress, is rather telling. Anyway, besides that, they also think that this guy's creator and master is Seed the Scaleless because his dialogue alludes to it, but I have a different idea as to that. This guy's name is just Tark. Just Tark. I don't think he's Tarkus at all. I think his master is someone else. Someone else entirely. And we'll actually meet his said master. Anyway, he wants us to kill his betrothed, who is actually the boss of this area, so yeah, that's why I went out of the Covenant of Champions in order to summon him. Alright. Now, annoyingly, a lot of this area's treasure I can't grab because I don't have enough fragrant branches of yore. Which pisses me off. Here we have a life gem, and down there is a pool of acid, which will eat away at your equipment. Fuck you. Can't go over there yet, so I'm not even gonna bother. And let's come up this stairwell. Smash smash these, and collect this treasure. Soul of a Brave Warrior and Skeptic Spice. I'll have to read those item descriptions later, because the last thing we're going to do today is get to the boss and kick her ass. Now there's one other pathway you can go down, and that's here. But doing so really isn't going to help us right now, so we're just going to ignore that for now. Fuck you. I hate curse barrels. Oh, and the weird growling that we're hearing is just the Ring of Whispers telling us that there's an enemy nearby, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now where's Tarkus? You can see why it's hard to say Tark and not just Tarkus. Where's his summon sign? Or do I have to reload the area for it to show up? I think I need to reload the area for it to show up. Great! In that case, I will grab the things that we need. And I guess we'll leave the boss for next time then. Anyway, drop down here. Here we get Homing Soul Mass. A new spell, finally. Oh yeah, I have Great Soul Arrow. I forgot I picked that up. Oops. Homing Soul Mass fires multiple soul masses that appear over the head. When fired, they home in another target. This spell was said to have been devised by a master sorcerer, but his name is long forgotten. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 takes so far ahead in the timeline that Logan's name has been forgotten from sorcery. Even Seath the Scaleless has been forgotten as the creator of sorcery. Anyway, we're actually not gonna stay in here because, well, fuck it. Might as well kill all these basilisks. Fuck you. Enough of the petrifying shit. Bleed Stone. Yes, bleed builds have returned. Twinkling Titanite. And here we have a door that we can't open. It's locked. And I know where the key is, but we can't get to the key. Why? I will show you why. If we come out of this hole over here, we end up on this side. We grab this. Soul of a Brave Warrior and a Firebomb. And it's this asshole, this statue, this motherfucker has the key to that door. Now the main problem I have with Rosabeth has nothing to do with her character or what she does at all. My problem with Rosabeth being turned to stone is that they don't give you a fragrant branch if you are to make up for the one that you used. Because most of them, not all, but most of them, at least give you a fragrant branch to make up for the fact that you used one. This game has a problem where most of the time you don't get one back when it comes to NPCs, which sucks. Anyway, let's take a rest and let's actually see if the summon sign is there. If it's not, then I am probably forgetting to do something. If it is, perfect. Run past all the douchebags. Oh wait, I know why I'm not seeing the fucking summon sign. I'm a goddamn idiot. I'm not human. I keep forgetting about that. Alrighty then. There it is. Man Scorpion Tark. Let's go, buddy. Let's go kick some ass. And I probably should swap out Soul Arrow for Great Soul Arrow. Hello, Tark. Let's go kill your wife. She likes throwing soul spears at you at the start. We get close. She goes into the sand. And there we go. Scorpioness Najka. Now Najka here is a sorceress. Who likes to spam sorcery. Now if we attack her from behind, she actually spams tail swipes. Nice job, Tark. You staggered her. Ow. Yeah, she does homing soul mass and soul spear. Tark does decent damage actually in this fight, surprisingly enough. The only downside is he does not take those magic attacks very well. Uh-oh. Tark, you don't want to be on the sand when she comes up. Because when she dives under, she searches for you. Like that. But now she's dead. Good job, Tark. We get her soul. And he fades away. Easy. Easy boss, easy time, easy fucking money. And let me just swap the ring back on because I'm gonna have to go talk to him after this anyway to get my reward from him. And I need to swap this one. There we go, much better. Anyway, that's it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. We went through the Shaded Woods, got a lot of useful treasure, and killed Scorpioness Najka with Tark's help. In the next episode, I talk to Tark, get my reward, and continue onwards to getting my weapon. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. I've been NoGod21, and I'll see you all next time.